Hello guys, and today we are back in Llangollen. Follow me. So you're going to find that Llangollen's well known, especially around the North Wales area, and it's really well known for its lovely walks to the River Dee, and also for places like the steam railway, Llangollen railway station. And there we can see some of the hotels and pubs that are around here. So I'm gonna just walk you up through here. We'll have a look at some of the shops first, have a look around, and see what we can find. Got the Three Eagles there, and Gale's wine shop. Let's just have a look at that. Let's just have a look. That's cool. I do love it when you see this. I'll just show you up there as well. Really cool. You often wonder what it was like in the past with these places. That's an interesting bakery, an area with all sorts of foodie things going on. Gale's evening starters and sharing, soup of the day, and so on. I don't know whether you can see that. Poke bowl is one of the mains. Teriyaki marinated salmon or tofu with wild rice, avocado, radish, rocket, cucumber and carrots for £12.95. That sounds really nice. Coolie beans. We'll take a look further up and walk up towards where the church is. That's an interesting one. I like that. That's nice. I like the way that's done. So this is Bridge Street, I believe. It is. Bridge Street in Llangollen. And then we go up as far as Chapel Street, and you can see the Chapel Street Coffee Company here. It smells lovely, that does. That smells really nice, and I really like the look of this place here. The River Dee down there. That's looking good. So the Hand Hotel, a good place to stay, with a nice view of the River Dee if you've got rooms there. So it's 3 floors there, and you've got the River Dee down there, and they've got some guys with the canoes and whatnot down there, so that's cool. And walking past the Hand Hotel again. So we're not going to go any further this way, but I will do this walk around again kind of in the future, and show you that. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to head, I'll probably take us further round and head this other way and have a look around, and then we'll head back down over the River Dee, over the bridge there, because it's really pretty, if I don't get myself run down, that is. There's a pathway on the other side, but yeah, we'll walk, and then we'll walk down the main high street over the bridge there and have a little look at the railway station. I don't know whether there are any steam engines running today, but we will have a look at that. So we've got an antique shop here. They're closed today down Oak Street, but I love looking in there. I really love looking in here. Every time I pass, I like a good look. Oh, look at these trains. Really cool. I've got one like that. That cast iron one there. I've got one of them. A friend of mine gave it me. Ah. Those of you who like buses as well. Some medals there. And what have you. Interesting. I like looking in there. Ooh. Refresh cocktail bar. I don't remember that. But it was there. Nice motorbike. Some different cars and whatnot for sale there for the kids. I used to love looking in the shops like this when I used to come to Llangollen when I was young with my mum and dad and brother and sisters, and we used to come around, and I always used to love looking in the shops like that. Gifts and cards and collectibles shop around the corner over there. Coolie beans. Awesome. And able to get yourself some fresh fruit here on the side. Right, I'll cross over now. I remember this shop here when I was little, and they always had cars in the window, toy cars, and when I was a kid I used to always be staring in there. Oh, they've still got some. Not as many, mainly plushy type toys, but hey, there you go. So we'll head over now, as long as I don't get myself mowed down again, and we'll go and have a look at some of the shops down there that loads of people go to. There's a cafe along here, I can't remember which one, and you can go upstairs and they sell old books. Cafe books, there it is. Cafe books, as I would say. And if you go in there and go up the stairs, they sell loads and loads of old books in there. I think I might just go and have a look. So we'll go and have a look and see at some of the old books there, because it's a fantastic shop. I mean, look at that. And this is nothing. You get up there and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'll walk you through to the back, and I can spend an hour in here and completely get lost. It's absolutely lovely. So if you ever come to Llangollen, please come to the bookstore. It's absolutely awesome. And maybe you're going to be like me and actually get yourself lost in here. It's really nice. I'm not going to walk you all the way around, but this will give you some ideas. There's a young family just round here somewhere, so I won't go there. But as you can see, everything you need in the way of books. And you might find yourself a rare one, you never know. Some more modern ones there. I will walk down this part. What's here? The old car manuals, by the look of it. Oh, is it? No, it's the old kids manuals. Bunny for Girls, Jack and Jill, 1976, 1977, 1973, that one. Wow. The Pink Panther annual. Us kids used to love the annuals back then. Mind you, maybe you do. Maybe you do. So we'll head back and leave this slight detour. So again, if you're ever in Llan, find the coffee shop and come up. It's Book Coffees or Coffee Books, something like that. We'll go down this side. Some interesting maps. Oh, they're for sale as well. And also it goes through there as well. But as you can see, loads of different things. So we'll head on back down. And I will head us to Llangollen railway station. So you know this place. It's a bistro as well. There you go, you can get your burgers, pasta, risotto, wraps, salads and paninis. S&G Bistro, and there it is. And then just go upstairs. I'll just show you a better view of that. There you go. Awesome place. I've been coming here for years. It's really good. Highly recommend it. So I'll try and get us over to the other side now. Some lovely doggies over there. Lovely doggies. The Fudge Factory is always a good place to go to. Oh, look at that. Not sure if I've ever been down there. I can't remember. But we'll carry on walking over. The Fudge Factory is the cream and blue building there. And then you've got the cottage cards and crafts, which I remember when I was little. And a long Welsh word on one of the Welsh name on top of the front of the building there, which, being originally from Liverpool, I don't know. But the cottage tea rooms is here, which I remember going when I was a little boy, walking past here with my mum and dad. The Fudge Factory there. Then you've got your cards and crafts here. I remember this when I was little as well. And I used to love looking around here, it was really cool. I'll only go in so far. I bought, I can't remember which one it was now. Probably Only Fools and Horses or something. One of them notes. That was fun. That was fun. Let's carry on walking down towards the railway station. So, how about that for a name? That is a name and a half, isn't it? Well, I can't say it. If you can, you can let me know. Now, the D-side cafe and bistro here is really nice. I've been to that with friends. I recommend that as well. And going down D Lane takes you to the River Dee. But we're not doing that one today. I don't have enough time really. So I'll just walk you over to show you the view of here and the River Dee. It's looking good. The railway station over there, which I can't see anyone there, it looks closed. So I'm going to have to, it looks closed from here anyway. So I hope I can get in. So there's the D-side cafe, and there's another pub just around, a bit further around, which is really nice as well, where you can go and get meals. I'll highlight that one again in the future, but which is there. You can just see it on the corner. More of a stone building, but yeah, I advise that one as well. It's really good. And Llangollen railway station and the River Dee. I literally can't see anyone over there, but there are lights on, but whether they leave them on, I don't really know. So we'll walk around anyway and see. I have got other videos of the railway station when I first started the channel. That is a lovely walk over there. You can walk right around that side of the River Dee. It's a beautiful park area as well. It's really nice. I recommend doing that walk. It's such a lovely walk to do. So we'll carry on walking round. Yeah, the gates are closed on the railway station. That's a shame. That is a shame. So I can't do that one. But you wouldn't believe it, they've got a taxidermy shop over there, just across the way next to the Bridgend Hotel. That's unusual. You don't see many of them these days. So there we go. Awesome. So I'll just take you across the road then. There's also the Canal walk, which is up there. There's some steps just up there, and you can see, I don't know whether you'll see it on the camera, is boat trips on barges. I think I can get across without getting myself run over again. So I'll just go over here to just show you these cottages. Lovely little cottages. Can't really see a lot there, but so what I'll do, I'm just going to walk around, and we'll have a look at up at the top where the canal is. You can go that way around. There's a little church up there, which is a lovely little area, and that's quite nice. And they used to leave the gates open up at the top so you could get into the railway station, but the last time I came they were locked up. So what I'll do is I'll take you up there instead, with that all being closed at the railway station. So we'll go up there. That is, if it hasn't killed me by the time I get up there. You can go up that way as well. That might be a bit easier for me, or quicker at least. And it's a nice walk, following the canal to the left and going all the way down that way. If you follow that walk down the canal, it eventually leads you to the Horseshoe Falls here at Llangollen. Right, those stairs nearly killed me, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It's just gorgeous here when the sun's out though. Obviously it's a bit overcast today, and as you can hear, that wore me out. But these are great. I've done a barge cruise many years ago, and they're really aqueduct cruises and boat trips. Look at that door. Oh, that's really nice. You're right. So aren't these lovely? So when you come on one of the boat trips, this is what you're going to come on. Look at that. The Lady Eleanor. Absolutely lovely. So we'll carry on down, and I'll hiya. Oh wow, look at that bike. That is a nice one. My mate's got one. And I want him to give it me, and he won't. See ya. I've been on this one. Oh, it was a good few years back. So we'll walk a little bit of the way, and then I'm going to come back again, and I'll take it easy this time. I'm going to come down the slope on this one, as it's no good for my asthma. So as you can see, we can get to the aqueduct there, which I've flown my drone at. We can go to the town centre, and it's a 1.75 miles to the Horseshoe Falls. I really recommend that walk. It's once you've got up here, it is it's really nice. I'll take my glasses off, but it's a lovely walk. I've not done that walk up to the Horseshoe Falls for about 4 years or so, but I do recommend it. It's very good. So I'm going to start walking down here, and maybe we'll walk over to the chapel over there and see how it is. So so there's the tea rooms there. I do recommend it. It really is nice, really is cool. So what we'll do, we'll walk to the back of the railway station up there, and I'll take you across the bridge, and I'll show you where the sidings are as well. They've got a good view of the River Dee, haven't they, if you're on the front. Really cool. Okay, so we'll pop over to the right here, and and of course we've also got the motorcycle museum and motor museum. I've never been in there. Of all the years I've lived around here, around the Wrexham area and Llangollen area, I've never been in the motor museum. So that's definitely something for the future. Definitely. So I think I'm going to carry on walking across up this road. Sorry. And here is it's called Chapel Emporium. Yes, it is Chapel Emporium. The last time I was here with friends, we went in there. It's a great place for a look around. They've got everything in there, you know. It's always worth a good look in there. I thoroughly enjoy it. We'll leave it for today, but if you're ever here, Chapel Emporium. What's that? Antiques, retro tools, furniture, dogs, welcome. So I'm allowed in. Right, you've got an idea. An old chapel. But what we're going to do, we'll head on further around to another chapel just on the left. You can't see it just yet. We'll walk through the chapel grounds if it's open to get to the back of where the railway station is and the railway sidings. So that should be good. And soon the chapel should be coming into view. I can see the on the left hand side there's the old graveyard there, so we'll walk on through. Coolie of the beans. Some nice houses along here. Really nice houses. Places to live. There's a large show place over there. Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. But Pavarotti sang there once, many years ago. So there's the chapel over there. It looks as though the gates are wide open, so we'll take a shortcut through. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back on myself, I think. But the sidings are literally over the back over there. And I've been round there a few times. It's really nice. That's what it's called, the Llangollen Pavilion. Stupid me, completely forgot. Literally, we're just behind it. You know what? I think I'm just going to walk up to it. It is behind it though. We'll walk up here and I'll show it you. It's better from the other side. I've got my drone with me today. I thought that was a train then. I think it's motorbikes going past. Yeah, they hold all sorts of festivals here, and people visit Llangollen from all around the world. There's little brass plaques. I don't know whether you can see that. There we go, that's better. With their music symbols on, because they have the music festivals here. I don't know how much of the actual building we can see from here. I'm going to put my glasses back on. There might be, this may not be a good place to show you, to be honest. It's right at the back of the building there. Oh, we can walk around the side, I suppose. We'll do that. This gate's open, but I think this is another way in for when you have tickets and you go through there. I'm sure I've come in this way once before. So this is a part I haven't been to a great deal, though when I've been to the shows I have been here, and there you go. The noise in the background is a football match or something. If the mic's picking them up. So this is an interesting place to see as well. Amazing building. I can't see it being open today, but when they have the big events here, they have balloon events I think as well. I don't know whether they still have them, but they have the hot air balloons here from time to time. I think it's an event that's every year, and that's brilliant to see. I well recommend that. I've not been to one for years. Usually me and my family are, by the time we find out about it, we've already decided to go somewhere else, and we've got ourselves fully booked. But the other side to the building is interesting to see. It's like a big tent, basically. Interesting wall art there. Coolie beans. And I'm still worn out from going up them stairs. And my favourite buildings up there, I love that one. One of these days I'm going to get up there and have a look at it. What a lovely place to live. It's a bit like a Tudor building. I don't know whether you can see it. I'm just trying to zoom in. The problem is it's digital zoom, so it loses quality, but there you go. That's the best I can do with this camera. Right, let's zoom back out again. There we go. I always forget this has got a zoom. I used to use it an awful lot at the beginning when I first started playing with this camera, but I stopped doing it because obviously with it being digital zoom, it loses its quality the more you zoom in. But still, you know, if you see something a bit spectacular, you never know. You never know. So their toilets, just here. And there's it depends on what you want to call it, the front or the back of the Llangollen Pavilion. It's great when you see hundreds and hundreds of people here, you know, for a show. Really good fun. Well, I suppose I'm stuck. I'm going to have to either go back the way I came or go this way. I think I'll go this way. I don't want to be too long because I've come with my wife and my good lady's just sitting down having a coffee waiting for me. But I never thought of, unfortunately it's a Saturday on the day of filming, and I thought it would have been open. Maybe they just haven't opened yet. It's not gone far enough into the season for them. But Llangollen Railway do have their own website, so if you're going to come, go to the railway website. If I remember, I will link it below, and it will help you plan your trip over here, especially, you know, if you are oh great, can I get out that way? I think this is an emergency exit. Right, okay, so I'll carry on walking around this way. But what a view. It's really cool. Honestly, I'm so tempted to fly my drone, but I'm going to leave it for today. And I haven't got a great deal of time, and I do want to get to the back of the railway station to just make up for the fact that I didn't go. But I do have a couple of videos of Llangollen railway station, so just check my videos. Go to my videos section and go back almost a year, and you will see. So my plan is, as regards the channel, I'm going to carry on just releasing videos of a Friday. I think I said in my Wednesday Arms video, which is just a few videos back, that I do have a lot to upload, which I have, but because I'm not going out all the time to video, as you can imagine, I'm just wondering if I can get out here. Well, that's all locked. Great. Okay, fair dues. So I've got to walk around again. Yeah, I've got a backlog of videos to do. Some of castles, some of places like Ervig, and there's another lovely stately home we went to a number of months back, which I haven't uploaded yet. We spent a few days at Rutland, and that was where Holiday on the Buses was partially filmed, where Arthur and his dear wife crashed into the side with the mother-in-law, and the little lad crashed into the side of the bridge. And you see a castle, for those of you who know Holiday on the Buses, see a castle at the background, that's Rutland Castle. So I've got a number of videos there and around the area. And also we visited, I can't remember if I filmed it or not, a lovely little waterfall around there. And I didn't know, but they filmed Holiday on the Buses there as well, at this little waterfall, where they all stop off on the bus and they get ice cream and that, and there's a waterfall in the background, and it's filmed there too. So as well as Prestatyn, they also filmed at Rutland. So it's a nice area, as you'll see. I didn't go overboard on the filming. We kind of went there, stayed at a gorgeous house, which was really old. It's the oldest house I've ever stayed in, and I will release some of that video when I find it, because some of it I actually did on my phone. So we'll see how we do with that one. But yeah, we've got quite a lot. There's quite a lot I want to do during the spring and the summer and autumn. Now, I did mention also, in the end, I'd like to take the channel abroad. Now that is way in the future, so I can't promise that, not for a while, at the very least. I'd like to explain about something else I mentioned while we're having to walk all the way back, and that is the I mentioned very briefly I want to visit hotels, and I watch quite a few YouTubers who visit hotels and do these ultimately scary videos on hotels. It's not quite the plan I wanted in doing that. I just want to visit hotels. I love staying at hotels. I love staying at new places. So I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind going and just showing not my brutal honest opinion, but actually just my opinion of what I thought of the hotel. And I want to do it as cheaply as possible, because obviously I don't earn money on this channel at all. It's not monetized, so I have to save up for these things. So when I do, say for example Liverpool or Manchester Southport, Blackpool, you know, places like that. If I can stay overnight, I can literally film the hotel and use that, and also of course be on location and film places like Southport and Blackpool, and whether it's Manchester, Liverpool and so on, and maybe go out for days on the bus. I've got a bus pass, so I need to use that really. And some of the trains from Liverpool, if you get the Mersey Rover tickets, an all-day pass, it's really quite cheap. I think the last time I got the train, and it's very early on in this channel, and I went from Wrexham to Chester on my bus pass, and then from Chester to Liverpool with an all-day pass, the Mersey Rover pass, or whatever it's called, all-day pass. I think it was only £5 or £6 for the full day, and that could have got me up to Southport. So it's a bargain, you know. You don't have to spend a lot of money to go traversing around. Right, my guess is we cross the road here and then head past the chapel, which is just ahead of me. So I'll put you forward. That's cool. So the gates are open. There's some quite old graves here. I'm not really going to delve in that too much at the moment. And there is a chapel when you go further on from the Horseshoe Falls, which is kind of over that way, which has got a lot of old graves on too. It's only a tiny chapel. I mean, this is small, but the other one, I don't know, you know. Actually, looking at this, it might be the same size as the one by the Horseshoe Falls. But from what I can remember. There's some quite old graves here, and some newer ones. 2020, that one. That's down there. The black one. 2020. So they're newer ones. As I'm filming this, we're in 2023. Now this one, we walked through, me and my friends, and look at this. How about that? One of life's characters, Arthur Philip Davis. Phil Taxi, a wonderful husband, dad and granddad. And look what's on it. Eddie Stobart Limited. How cool is that? It's really lovely. And of course you feel for the friends and relatives of these people. They're quite kindly, they've got a dog bowl down there. That's nice. And you can come and sit here. Yep, there's still seats here. Looks like an older part of the graveyard. And it goes all the way around the chapel too. That's a gorgeous tree, that. As you can see, it's all much older. I don't know if this place is still open. I presume it still is. I don't know whether it's been open since pandemic problems. But I've come and sat here quite a few times. And there's the back of it. Well, yeah, I think it is open. There's probably somebody in there because the heating's on. There's steam coming out the pipe over there. Anyway, we are heading just over here. And there, just at the back, is the sidings for Llangollen railway station. A load of interesting headstones there. Some very old ones, I suppose. So we'll head on round and we'll have a better look at where the the railway sidings are. It is private property, of course, but occasionally they do open it up for a charge, and you get a guided tour around, and believe me, I think it's well worth it. Unfortunately, I don't have any film. Yeah, the gates are still locked. They were the last time I came, so I think it's still out of season for the railway station as I speak. We're in February 2023, and there's some carriages over there. Another graveyard. I presume it's to do with the chapel that's behind us, that, though in saying that I don't really know. It's lovely seeing the steam trains here when they're passing through. It really is gorgeous. And here you can just about see part of the railway station, and being up here and watching the steam engines run underneath the bridge is just cool. And I think this is chained up as well. It is. It's quite often where I stand on the wall here and just walk a bit further along, and I used to take videos. I did actually find some videos that I took with my old tablet. I might release that video sometime. Obviously no stabilisation with it, but it was a good tablet. It was a BlackBerry Playbook, and the video on it, the 1080p, it wasn't bad. I can't grumble at all. So we've been doing awesome. I'm not going to go down here because it's the back of people's houses. I'm going to go back through there again. It's more scenic, isn't it? It's more scenic. I hadn't noticed before, there's a little shed there just by that tree. It's really covered by probably where they keep the tools and things. Nice little seating area there, I meant to say, not just the that there, but also there's a lovely little seating area here, and hence why I think there's somebody in there. The pipe is steaming. The pipe is steaming. But yeah, a nice little place to get out of the way of the crowds and ponder over life. That is a beautiful, beautiful tree just there. I like that. Lovely. I'll just go a bit higher there. As you can see, pretty grey day today. I don't think it's going to rain, but it has those vibes. It has those vibes. So we'll walk. I'm still gasping for breath, and I don't know why. I think it's because I'm just talking as well. So there we go. It's called St John's Church, apparently. There you go. So I've got to cross over now without getting myself knocked over, and I'll head towards the railway station again. Hello. Hiya. I love these walls on the other side. Really nice. Mind you, the red brick is lovely. And Plas Hafod bed and breakfast just here. Good place to stay. Hiya. Oh, they're gorgeous dogs. They're lovely puppies. So we'll carry on. I'll just show you the top end of the railway station building, which is just over there. I'd walk on the other side, but it's just a bit iffy with the traffic. I'll probably get mowed down again. So where I filmed the other day at the Winstay Arms is down that way on the A539 at Rhuaben, and you can get to Shrewsbury on the A5 from here by turning right and then following the A5 to Shrewsbury. So I do like this end of the railway station. With this railway station, it was preserved. It was closed for years, and they reopened it again. They've done such a lovely job, but they're extending the line much further down. So I'll show you this part of the railway station itself, which is just poking over this wall. And Green Lane. Now if you follow Green Lane up, that goes to exactly where we've just been, and you can actually go in there when it's open and then go across the bridge. Look at it, just look at it, lovely. And those carriages there, they're like a restaurant cafe. It's really nice. Once that's open again, really nice. Now at the moment, I think the final stop is a railway station and village called Carrog, and I've also got a video at Carrog railway station, so you want to check that out. It's a beautiful place. I love Carrog. When you get off the train there, or if you even drive there, get off and go in the tea rooms at Carrog station. It's really lovely. I'm going to try and get across the road again without getting mowed down. I should be okay here. I'll just show you the gates of the railway station. Place for somewhere to get some food and whatnot. And I'll see if I can get over. There's a van coming round, so thank you. So you can't park down here, but there you go. You just walk straight down there, and there is a gate just past where the yellow van is there, and you can get into the station there as well, or through the building. And that building right there that's facing us, and I think you can just see the top of the door there, is where the cafe is. Great for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And of course this is where the railway line now stops. All stops there. The River Dee again. Beautiful River Dee. Normally they have some carriages stored there, but they've obviously put them in the sidings. As you can see, the carriage tea rooms, as it says there. But unfortunately it's all closed at the moment. Out of season, I think. So again, like I say, we've got the taxidermy shop over there. The one with that little spire next to the Bridge End Hotel. I'm not going to walk over there now because I'm getting stuck for time. So look at that, it's really nice. And to walk across the bridge as well and go down the other side and walk up and down, which I actually do on one or two of my videos, which you'll see. And it's really lovely that they've got the plants here, which are better in the summer. If you come here in the summertime, it's so much more colourful. I flew my drone at Castle Dinnesbran, which is literally behind me now. Oh, that is cool. We've got some of the guys coming down in the boats there. Looks as though they've slowed down a bit. I wonder if they're going to go down there, or are they finishing before they come? That'd be awesome if they do. I might just wait for that. No, it looks as though they're just stopping. That's a pity. There's somebody in a canoe or whatever it is there. But Castle Dinnesbran is up over there. I can't see it, it's behind the trees somewhere. It might be up there. Might be up there. And I flew my drone there, or if you look for Crow Castle, a Crow Castle video, you'll see that. I'm hoping these guys come down here, that'll be fun. And they may be pulling into the side, I'm not too sure. It looks as though they are. That would have been fun watching them there. There's a lot of people over there, isn't there? There's actually rock you can walk on. And especially during the summer, you'll get loads of people sunbathing over there. It always relaxes me coming for a walk here. So I'll just walk us a little bit further around and I'll show you another good place to buy yourself a pint or a coffee, depending on what your tipple is. So we'll just walk around the corner and show you that. Good shop there to go in. And me and my friends normally go in here as well. We always have a good look in there and a rummage. But the corn mill is a good place for somewhere to eat. And I'll just show you around the side of it because it's really quite nice sitting at the River Dee. This shop I remember being, or at least a shop like it being open even when I was little. So we'll carry on walking past the corn mill and I'll just show you to the side of that before I finish. This is such a lovely little walk, this. I really enjoy it. And especially when it's nice weather, a really nice place to have a meal. Is it open here? Oh, it is. They're actually letting people on over here at the moment. But as you can see, lovely place for a meal. And the walk carries on. We'll do that again some other time. But I'm going to start heading back now. There's also a museum here at Llangollen. And it's that strange shaped building there. You might just be able to see it better. I've never been in. But I'm going to be finishing in a moment because I'm almost out of battery now. So my battery doesn't last as long on this when I've got the wireless mic on. But I mean, I've done 55 minutes straight, so it's not too bad. So there's a museum there. And like I say, I've never been in yet. An art gallery. So Llangollen Museum and Art Gallery. Books, talks, gifts, cards, free admission. And it is open now. But I'm not going to go in. And here is a Roman soldier. Hello, Mr. Roman soldier. He must have been here for a long time. I mean, wow. There you go. And of course there's the museum, which I'm going to have to do. We'll do that again in the future. So I'm going to carry on walking round a little bit longer. And then I'm going to finish. I mean, look at that building there. Really nice. It's still the police station there. So, I'm going to get going now, guys. It's been great having you. This is the area where I normally, if I get the bus from Wrexham, I usually get off around this part. And I get my train back into Wrexham again. And I can do over the other side as well. Anyway, it's been good having you along with me. And please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will catch you on another little tour next time. Ciao for now. Bye, guys.